It's not in the boards yet, but I mean, I should have accepted it yesterday since I watched it, but I forgot. Yeah, it's like 8 minutes slower than 8 minutes slower than the any person record, which is nothing. Which means I probably shouldn't have started doing that, because then the difference between no IJ and any percent is nothing, and you'd rather just do any percent anyway because it's far easier. Like what the fuck? Which is making me want to come up with a different route for no IJ for the future that involves not doing like it probably just be called no major skips, but then you could do infinite jumps and do no major skips as well, so and then no major glitches wouldn't work as a name for the category, so it's in terms of that I'm like stuck on what to actually call it, but I feel like it would be a lot of fun to show a route like that instead of what we do in no infinite jump now. I could have just said that for ESA, but then it makes no sense, right? Because it's the faster you can do the run, the better. So. But there are so many cool skips that you can do in many different areas that don't, skips that don't involve, skipping half of the game or like a third of the game. Okay.
Est-ce que tout le monde se cache?
Y a un intrus!
Y a un intrus!
T'aurais pas dû venir ici, taré!
Hey mec, ça va? Cool.
But yeah, I will learn the new stuff of Dutch Service 2 later today. I might do a double stream today, because tomorrow I don't think I'm gonna be able to do a stream due to classes. But we'll see. Kinda want to though.
Cole, merci d'avoir fait preuve de discernement.
I'm gonna try not resetting after this attempt, because I kinda don't have enough time to be resetting. So. I mean, I usually don't reset after I'm done with the second split anyway, so.
Leur mortier est hors service, mais je pense qu'il y a d'autres membres de la milice qui se planquent.
Ok, dis-nous quand c'est bon.
les gars. Vous pouvez accoster.
Super, on te rejoint et direction le labo de Wolf.
Yes.
Ah, la milice a transformé cette ville. C'est plus que c'était. Tu te souviens?
Yo, Capri. What's up?
Wow.
Yeah, I literally just stream when I can. So. That's bad. Okay.
Allez, go. Tu pourrais dégager. Bien. Le poste de Gay West est droit devant.
Yo, good night, Bean. Sleep well.
J'adore cette ville.
J'adore cette ville. Oh, this is slow.
Cool. La milice est de retour. Elle essaie de forcer la porte de mon labo.
Écoutez, Wolf. McGrath, débrouille-toi tout seul. Le noyau d'énergie est violet.
This fucking dude.
Je suis prêt. Va aider Wolf.
C'est l'homme électrique. Ouvrez le feu.
Je sais que Wolf a des ennuis. Mais t'as le temps pour ça, non?
God, that broke the sound, no? This game's speedrun is fucking crazy, to be fair. It's always been my favorite too. This and Festival of Blood. Mainly because I played this one first, so I've always liked this one more. But one is also really good. If it weren't for, you know, having to sit through all of the cutscenes every time I play the game, I'd love Infamous 1 more, but I can skip cutscenes in here, which... Nice. Oh yeah, I mean, if you don't know what's gonna happen next, then you're in for a treat, you know, like... This game is a lot. When you've played it, but you haven't seen a run, there's so much stuff happening. Like, I just skipped two things you probably don't know I skipped. Because the Death Warp with the car skipped one of those Seek cutscenes that were Seek shows you things. That's the one with the police. And then by entering the mission fast like that, I skipped the game switching difficulties, pretty much. Because the game will always change your difficulty to hard if you play through the intro fast enough. And you can't do like an Infamous 1 where you die once at the start, you take a death warp, and the game's like, oh, you're bad. I won't change the difficulty. But in this game you can die like many times and the game will still change the difficulty.
C'est un bon début. J'ai vu ces oiseaux s'échapper du labo de Wolf après l'explosion.
D'accord, je vais ouvrir l'œil.
Ok, et pendant que tu y es, j'ai repéré des fragments de métal.
Yeah, of course I know you're not talking about the story. But I mean about the, you know, the escapes and the gameplay, everything that comes with that.
Oui.
Because there's a lot when it comes to like the skips in this game. Or the movement, right? Because like, there aren't like you know, like super flashy skips like in other games where you like skip. It's like an Infamous one. There's like no. Well, Infamous one has some major skips now because of some of the. You know, you can skip like 2 entire missions and then some other stuff. In this game, you can't skip missions, but you can skip a lot of walking around, pretty much. A lot of running, a lot of climbing too. And then, like, you can skip some fights, you can skip some... yeah, it's mainly that, just fights. And some chase sections, and some climbing and some movement. Not at the start, though. At the start, there's some little stuff happening, but... Once I'm done with the next 2 missions, I can... Well, not the next 2. Well, yeah, I'll have access to Detonation Blast, but I won't have it unlocked. So whenever I have Detonation Blast, the game changes. And if I'm lucky enough after this mission, for Evolution is the mission where you get like access to like the new powers and all that, and you unlock the first new power, right? And you have to kill 6 enemies. And there is a forced cutscene that you will go through in like a normal playthrough. You'll go through it because you usually just follow the path, right? But you can skip that one if you get enemies earlier. So I'm hoping to see that. I'm hoping to spawn some enemies before the mission even starts. That way I can kill those when the mission starts. And then I kill some more in the mission. And I skip the force cutscene. Basically, you save a lot of time because you kill enemies earlier. That's the whole point of that. Because the game's like, oh, you know, like Google's like, oh, I saw some enemies near you. It's like, yeah, of course you saw them. I saw them too. But they're actually like, you know, closer than you think, right? Also, you might be wondering if this is faster than the Evil Karma one. And the deal is, they are about the same length. But this one makes more sense to do in 90%. Because after the mission, you'll be closer to the rails. And you have to like grind them to the next mission. And also, because we do good karma, it makes more sense to use this mission. That way you get some more good karma points. Okay. It's good so far. I don't think I'm gonna PB out of this run, but, you know, it works.
Rends service à tout le monde et terrorise tous les musiciens drug que tu trouveras.
Je savais pas que t'aimais pas les artistes.
Ouais, c'est juste que j'aime pas qu'on me force à écouter leur musique.
Actually, not that.
Sérieux,
I need to
qui
claim
aime
this
ça?
one. So hopefully, if I'm lucky enough, I'll get the enemies to spawn. There are many enemies that could spawn here. I want a certain, you know, like certain enemies to spawn at a certain place. The enemies could spawn right at this corner right here with the turrets right here. And they did. They spawned here. Okay, this one spawned. And this one spawned too. Okay, these are the ones that I want. These 4. So if I kill these ones here, it's the first 4 for the mission. The cars! Stop. Okay. Okay, I'll do that. Okay, so because I did that... Oh, there you go. Because I did this, I can now go this way instead of going all the way there.
Old school.
C'est pas bien dur.
And I skip the cutscene where they show you, oh, you know, there's people being kidnapped on the streets.
Selon toute logique,
Never
les
seen it
autres pouvoirs
again.
devraient se développer de la même façon.
Ok, c'est parfait, Quo. Je vais me balader un peu et voir ce que je peux trouver.
Actually, I want it. It's the only melee attack I want. So I want to be able to do finishers fast. But other than that,
Je suis contente que tu fasses des progrès, Cole.
I want to be able to do finishers, that's it. I want... Okay, I got all 4. I need all those, right? I need the free falls and I need the environment kills. I need to unlock both because it's the sticky grenade and detonation blast.
Crois qu'on n'a pas le choix. Faut le choper direct.
Detonation blast isn't good for, well, it would be good for fighting,
On va voir, Monsieur Bertrand.
but you know it's not really like that useful for fighting in the run.
Je suis en position pour le rassemblement.
But it is
Je vais rester
very
discret
useful
jusqu'à
for
ce que les
movement.
prendre en scène.
Yeah.
Rendez-vous à l'intérieur.
On reste discret. Ok.
And then sticky grenade is the best grenade you can get before ice grenade, so you want that.
Nous devons faire face à une grande menace que cette ville n'ait jamais connue. Le diable!
Okay, this cutscene is weird because it's split in 2, but you can only skip it when you get there for some reason. There are some cutscenes in this game that are very weird. They are like split in like many different cutscenes. And it's, oh, okay, I got 3 doubles, which is a very good fight. Yeah, there's a cutscene in one of the missions that is split in 2, and you had to skip. You had to skip it twice. But for whatever reason, you skip it and then you're like moving for a bit, and then you can skip. And from that point you can skip the next one, which is it's pretty weird. Nice. Okay. Didn't lose extra time. That's very good.
Merde, vieux. On dirait que Quo a oublié de nous dire que cette ville était dirigée.
So that's a neat little skip that you can do to get on top of Bertrand's car instead of like having to chase it, which is very nice.
Carrément.
There was a different strat back then, like in the old days of speedrun in this game. There was a
Trouver la trace de
a different strat that was very.
appareil bizarre qu'ils ont retrouvé.
It was inconsistent, but we made it work, kinda. It was pretty much you would use the casual route to follow the car on the roofs, but then you would fall on top of the car at the middle of the chase, somewhere along the middle. But then someone else found that you could just
On dirait que quelqu'un
run to the car.
bombe avec des fragments.
Ça en ferait plus pour ta collection, hein?
Okay, that's what I want. This also skips a cutscene where Sig is like, oh, those are bombs. You can actually, you know, get more from that.
J'ai repris contact
Well,
avec
that's
les
more
relations.
cool,
Ce
you
que
know.
j'ai
Cool
trouvé
is like,
sur Wolf,
oh, you can
c'est
save people
l'interrogateur. En ce
by
moment, il est en train de gagner gros.
deactivating bombs.
Il devrait rejoindre
And then
Wolf.
Sig is like, oh, but you can also kill these dudes that are running around
Puis
with
là-dessus, mais il vient
fragments.
me draguer au bar.
Envoie les corps.
But nah, it's just not.
Je peux suivre ce type depuis les toits. Il me verra pas. Les gens regardent pas en l'air.
Ah, bonne idée.
Okay, cool.
Ok, je suis en place au-dessus du casino. Fais-moi signe quand le type arrive.
Ça peut prendre du temps. Il s'en sort toujours bien à la table.
Okay. Let's see if I don't do what I did the other day. So I was in this mission,
Reste
and I did the same thing that I always do, but for some reason I failed the mission.
J'ai emprunté un des
And,
camions de la milice.
you know, it's so stupid, because apparently he saw me, but I don't know how. Because usually I always do the same. I come here, and I come on top of here and I follow him. But the other day, you know, the game was like, oh, you failed. He caught you, like, what? I was like, what?
Le code.
How? Le code penal. Haha. Yo, Berkbay, what's up, man? All good here. Just doing another attempt. Probably just a reset list that ends in like maybe like a somewhere from like +2 minutes to +4 minutes or +5, something like that. It's been the usual lately with this game. Like I've been able to, you know, get runs going, but that's it. Oh wow, I wanted to land on them, but whatever. I still need to get one refall
L'interrogateur se dirige vers la
and one
maison
environment kill.
sur la 8e rue.
Ce sera pas facile de sortir
So.
un véhicule d'ici. La milice bloque les routes tout le long du canal.
Entre et trouve Wolf. Je m'occupe des barrages routiers.
Where are you?
Ok, fais vite.
I and hey, where are you? Okay. Sticky grenade,
Bien, je suis
detonation
placé dans la maison.
blast.
Ça va aller vite, Cole. Prépare-toi.
Go 3 faster on PS3? No, it's faster on PS4. Why do you ask? I don't see him. This is the worst thing that you can get. Except it is very good if you get him like in the correct spot like that, because the water will do the work for you.
D'énormes monstres répugnants. Pour une fois, on dirait
Because I run Go games, yeah. Now here's the deal. It's not really that, you know, one of them is faster or the other. It's more...
On a
It depends on, you know, what we're looking at. Because, like, if it's glitchless, PS5 is faster, is the fastest, right? Because PS5 loads. And everything, you know, like FPS and everything.
Bertrand.
You know, like the FPS and some other stuff is why PS3 and PS4 are different categories. And then when it comes to glitches, PS3 and PS4 have different routes, because PS4 has a skip that doesn't work on PS3. So that's pretty much the whole thing. So NG Plus on PS4 is about half an hour faster, thanks to the skip. PS4 and PS5, I mean, like, you know, it's still better to run on PS5, but so technically PS5 is faster. But then again, you know, that skip doesn't work on PS3, so it just, you know, there's not really, for NG Plus, there isn't really like a, you know, way of saying this is faster. It's just that there's a different skip. So oh, what? Didn't stick the grenade. Okay, we died. I prefer the PS3 and G Plus route though, because the PS4 PS5 route, yeah, that skip ruins everything. Because it's like the easiest skip to do, and you skip like 80% of the game. Okay, killed one at least. Collé serré. Like how that's. Yeah, pretty much what you do in on the PS4 PS5 route, you do the intro of the game, right, where you kill Poseidon, and then after that you get to the judges, and you do a glitch that's called the early chain break glitch, where Pretty much what you do is you're able to break the chain that will lead you upwards earlier. And on PS4, PS5, you can do it and activate a cutscene that gets you all the way to Zeus from that point. So you skip all the game until Zeus from that point on. But on PS2 you can't do it. So what you do is you do the glitch anyway, but you don't activate the cutscene.
Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé?
And then you just go to Hades. You do Hades, Helios,
Écoute, Zek,
and get to Zeus instead of, you know, you still skip like half the game.
à plus
But
tard.
okay, so this is what I was talking about earlier with the detonation blast. Even though this one is not necessary, it's still cool to do. You get here fast. Okay, there's enemies there.
Hé mec, j'ai de bonnes nouvelles à t'annoncer. Passe me voir quand tu pourras.
Okay. The run's decent. Yeah, no problem, dude. Yeah, God of War 3 is like, I mean, for me, since you know I'm the best at, well, when it comes to I'm better at that game than 1 and 2, right? When it comes to the trilogy, the original trilogy, I'm better at that one than 1 and 2. So I like it more. So God of War 3 is like, you know, for me it's just a really good speed game. For some other people it's not, but for me it's great, even though you sit through a lot of cutscenes. God of War 1 and 2 are hard to run, and I suck at them. So of course I prefer 3, because I don't suck as much at 3, even though, you know, I'm not the best runner ever, but, you know, I'm still not that bad. I can do most of the skips
Pour faire de l'alcool.
easily. When I got over 1 and 2, it's like, can't do anything. So. Religious categories in God of War games are really cool. And one thing that, even though, you know, for some people it's weird that we do allow it, God of War 1 and 2, they run very well on emulator, and if you do glitchless, God of War 1 and 2, any percent, you can't skip cutscenes, right? God of War 1, you can't skip cutscenes, period, but that's beside the point. But the thing is, for glitchless, it makes the runs, you know, not a lot of people do it because they prefer running on PS3. But if I ever learn 1 and 2 glitchless, or yeah, I'm thinking of learning 1 at some point. So if I ever run 1 glitchless, I'm probably gonna do emulator, PS3 emulator, because you can skip cutscenes on PS3 emulator. So it's like, you know, making the run faster and better to like practice and everything, because I don't have to sit through all the cutscenes every time. Because like God of War 3, for example, is like so long. But then again, there's nothing for that, you know, like to speed it up. You have to play, like the fastest is PS5 and that's it. If anything, PS4, right? It's still better than PS3 for glitchless. Yeah, I have a lot. I used to have a lot of patience to learn glitches back then, but now not anymore. So right now I am mostly thinking about running games that don't have a lot of glitches, or that are, you know, really easy to learn in terms of everything. So that's why I'm not like, because I always wanted to pick up like I tried learning Ratchet 1 at one point. And then I also want to learn Sly 1, but then I think about Sly 1 And I don't want to do the glitches in that game. I don't want to do all the skips. So it's gonna be hard to like know what to run, because I also don't want to like, because like with Sly 1 it's really hard to run anyway, no matter what. So it's like, and I mean like at first, like it's not like a super hard game per se, but it's like, you know, it's a lot of things to learn in that game. Oh, come on, just die. Jeez. Die. Die. You die. You die. Where are you? I'm losing a lot of time, by the way. This is really bad. I got like the worst RNG that I could get. They were all scattered in different places. I couldn't really. Yeah, that's why I hate like Sly 4. I loved it because you could skip cutscenes, but it was really long, right? I still want to run it again because, you know, Sly 4 is like, you know, I'm like the guy that would be hated in, you know, in many, you know, because of opinions like this. But Sly 4 for me is one of the best, if not the best, because I enjoyed it the most. So, like Sly 2 is very good. And then like I can't compare Sly 1, 2, and 3, and Sly 2, 3, and 4 to Sly 1 because it's a different game. Like they're different games altogether. Sly 1 is like comparing Jak 1 to Jak 2. Like Jak 1 and Sly 1, they are the usual platformer games, but then like Jak 2 and Jak 3 are like, you know, GTA likes, you know, like supposedly open world stuff. And Sly 2, 3, and 4 is that kind of thing where it's like it's by episodes, but it's different worlds, and it's not like the usual like typical platformer. It's more than that. But then when it comes to Sly 2, I've never run the optimal game, you know, the optimal version, because I don't want to buy a Korean version just to run the game. And then there's a lot of glitches that I just don't want to do in that game. So if I ever did Sly 2, I probably wouldn't even care about learning a lot of the skips. I would just do it because I like the game. I don't think I'll ever run Sly 3 because it's too long, no matter what I learn. And then Sly 4, you know, it used to be longer when I run it because I was bad at the game. Plus, I run disc. But now that I have the correct version, I can probably just, you know, do runs. Maybe just episode runs. But then again, I am kind of against episode runs in a way because I prefer doing full game runs in everything that I run. So. Okay, bad RNG with the kidnap, but whatever. Well, no, this isn't really a kidnap; it's a robbery in this, but whatever. I need one of those at least, just so I can get another vortex. Cool. There we go. Okay. Yeah, they are. Because like Sly 4 isn't a bad game. There's nothing about the game that's bad. Like you can maybe hate on like, you know, like the feel of the graphics and everything, but like there's nothing bad about the game. The stories aren't that good anyway. Like the story in the Sly games isn't like a perfect story anyway. Like I don't know why people like, you know, like some people hate on Sly 4 because of that, and it's like, dude, there's like no, like what is good about the stories in 2 and 3? There's nothing that good about it. It's just some of the characters are good, and that's it. Like the stories aren't that good. Sly 4 has like very good gameplay. It feels very good.
Pour le tramway d'explosifs.
The story, you know, whatever. It's whatever. I don't care.
Balance dans la porte.
Like I enjoyed doing like the 100% playthrough of Sly 4 a lot more than I enjoy with 2 and 3. It felt better. I don't know how to explain it. It just felt better.
Ça, il va nous falloir des renforts.
La milice parade avec des cages remplies de...
But not to say that I enjoyed all of them.
types se battaient.
Like Sly 1 was really good as well. I enjoyed 1 the least though. You know, when it comes to speedruns, I've enjoyed watching Sly 1 more than I've enjoyed watching 2 and 3, even though 2 is very good. I've watched a lot of runs of Sly 2. And it's very good. It's top tier, but you know, yeah.
Je suis sûr que si.
Sly 1 has like a different feel. It's shorter, it has skips that, you know, change the game so much. But then again, you know, you're never to learn it. You know, I had like a little bit of trouble, a little bit of a problem with that. Okay, let's see if I can nail this. Kinda. That works. I'll take it. I'll take it.
C'est pas le moment de flancher, Cole. Ces flics te choperont à la première occasion.
Yeah, I don't watch Sly anymore either. Mainly because none of the runners that I used to watch are streaming lately. So, because I watched a lot of Afghanistan, but I don't think he's streamed in a long while. And then like I used to watch Mikkel, but he doesn't stream anymore. And then I also used to watch Remo, but you know he doesn't stream either.
Bon, qui vient m'aider à attaquer?
Like the Sly 4 grind that Remo did was good, like, and then everything that Gnistan did in Sly 2 and Sly 3, mostly Sly 2, it was amazing. And then I've watched like some people when they did like episode runs, but that's about it really. I haven't watched in months. Like any Sly at all.
On bouge!
File dans le garage là-bas. Je crois que c'est là qu'ils l'ont eu.
Like I used to watch more Sly than Jack, and now I watch more Jack than Sly. I also used to watch more Crash Bandicoot than Jack or Sly, but now I watch a lot more Jack than I watch Crash. Because the runners that I used to watch for Crash also don't stream, so it's always just, you know. Yo, Nate, what's up, man? Thanks for the good luck, dude. And good night, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, like Gnist was like, I mean, he was a beast to Sly 2. He was just a beast to Sly 2. He didn't need any competition. He was the competition.
C'est parti.
Oh, I've never watched Last of Us or Yakuza. Like, I've only watched Yakuza once, but because of a friend. But if it weren't for that, you know, I haven't played the games. I don't really have an interest in them. With Last of Us, it's a different thing, because like, I've played the game, but I don't have an interest in the runs. Same with like, I mean, for example, with the Uncharted games, it's different because I haven't played them. I've watched some stuff, but then again, I also haven't like really cared about it that much. Okay, that was nice. Kinda. And then lately, like as of late, like I watched a lot in 2022. I watched a lot of God of War, a lot. But as of late, I haven't watched a lot because I don't know. I just got bored of watching the same runners every time, and all they do right now is just reset over and over, and it's just not like I don't like that.
Il lui aura fallu 3 somnifères pour sombrer. Et toi, tu comptes dormir?
Pas maintenant.
Lately, I watch a lot of
Établir le courant
Forbidden
dans cette
Memories,
ville.
even though I don't care about the game.
J'arrête pas de m'imaginer Bertrand là-bas.
But I just like, you know, I just open the stream and just have it in the background
Ok.
for the
Je
music.
commencerai par le transformateur près du canal. Ça devrait pas être difficile.
Like lately, I've been watching Forbidden Memories and then Ouya, like Ratchet 3,
Parfait.
and then Dark Souls 1. That's been the main stuff that I've watched. Ouya is crazy, and then like Dark Souls 1 speedruns are
C'est bon, Zek.
comfy to watch, even though there's a lot of resetting in that game.
La tension va mettre un bail à monter. Et la milice va vouloir arrêter ce truc avant que leur lait relance le condenseur.
Actually, I don't listen to music. I know that a lot of my friends that speedrun games listen to music while playing games. I can't. It's not
J'aime pas être à court de jus.
a thing that I can do. I need to hear the game.
T'as pas d'endroit pour recharger. Hey, Cole, j'en crois ce que j'entends sur le canal de la milice. Ils sont excités comme
Because I get distracted too easily, right? So I can't really listen to music. I'd love to though, but like you just can't. My head just doesn't allow it. I would forget where to go or what to do sometimes if I did.
Ah, et de 1, plus que 2.
Yeah, I mean, I've tried, you know, like I tell you, I've tried, but I can't. My, you know, like I get distracted too much. Because then I start like
Comment va courir?
getting more into the music than I do in the game.
froide comme les fesses d'un bonhomme de neige.
And
Si je le voyais pas respirer, je jurerais
actually,
qu'elle-
wait, I'm going.
En fait,
Okay.
mec, ça me fait
I should try doing that more. Not what I used to do.
chez moi.
So I just thought of this and I was like, wait a second, if I do it like I was gonna do it, which is two in each side, right? I would have gone the other way. Because I was positioning it wrong. And I was like, wait, if I do 3 and 1, I'll probably be launched the direction that I want, or kinda. It was perfect though, but I had to look back at it. Because that was really good, so. Yeah, very tragic. I can't. Because I'll put like, all the music that I usually listen to that motivates me, right? But I can't, like. It's funny because I've been able to study for exams with music, but I can't play games with music. Right? The soundtrack there's a soundtrack in particular that I've used for studying that has worked a lot, which is the Bioshock soundtrack. Very chill. And it has really good songs. But then when I practice speedruns, for example, I can listen to music and I put on metal. Like this, it's the only thing that I listen to. Like there's like the casual, like hip hop song that gets into the playlist sometimes, but it's mostly just metal and some rock, indie rock or something like that gets into the playlist randomly. I listen on YouTube, so like anything that appears in the recommended is usually good. And if I haven't listened to it, I usually like it. I mean, there are games that I could run with music on, though. Infamous is not one of them. Because there's a lot of things I need to do. I would also have to be pausing the music sometimes to listen to some of the stuff in the game. But there's really only one part in this game that I could like that I would have to actually pause to listen, but the rest is just because I get distracted too easily. Not I would just not care. Okay, I'll do this. Okay, that was perfect.
Ces crétins de la milice viennent de kidnapper une fille dans les taudis. La totale en plein jour, carrément. Tu devrais la retrouver. T'aurais l'air d'un sauveur. Et tu pourrais te faire un max de nouveaux fans.
Par pitié! Oh mon Dieu!
I mean, I could probably just like use the keyboard media keys to pause it super fast, but
Le Laroche! C'est toi? Non! Non, non, non!
Pourquoi?
Il faut qu'on fiche le camp d'ici.
you know, even though you just mentioned this and all, I have been thinking about it because it's a thing that I see a lot of people do, and it makes sense, right? Because sometimes you just get into it and you just play like so much better, right? When at least when I'm practicing, it happens a lot. So it's like I've been thinking about it, right? Having music on and just like, you know, if I had to pause it, I pause it, but.
Pitié. Il faut les guérir aussi.
There you
Ce sont
go.
des amis, des rebelles qui aident mon oncle à combattre la milice.
That I run on PS3 games that I.
Vous m'avez guéri.
So,
Il faut les guérir aussi. Ce sont
of
des
course,
amis,
there's
des
the
rebelles
the
qui
God
aident
of
mon
War
oncle à combattre la
games,
milice.
Sly,
Si vous n'aidez pas
Ratchet.
les gens, vous resterez toujours un étranger ici.
and yeah, the Uncharted games and all that. Well, Uncharted on PS4 now, right? But still.
Oncle Laroche, tu es là?
There was a time when I watched a lot of Ape Escape 3 as well. And it was faster on PS3 Japanese for some reason. Which was interesting. Okay, cool. That was fast. Yeah, like my playlist lately. Well, I don't really have a playlist. That's something that I'm very bad at. Like making a playlist. So like when I listen to music, I just have YouTube on and I choose the songs myself because I don't know. Because I'm always like switching like which songs I want to listen to. So like I don't really have like a set playlist. Right?
C'est un début.
But I'd love to make one. Thing is, I listen to a lot of music that, like, sometimes I just like it's like, oh shit, this new band that I've never listened to, and I just listen to it, and then it becomes like you're only listening those songs.
Courez sur pied. Vous devriez vraiment vous voir. Elle a un
But
truc
it's mostly deathcore and metalcore. Just if you're like interested in that, mostly deathcore and metalcore.
Voyons voir ce que tu sais faire.
So it's mostly music in English and some stuff in maybe other languages. Like
Ok, si tu
I listen to some rock
Dans ces notes,
and metal that's in Finnish because I like the music.
seraient capables de combiner leurs pouvoirs.
Of course, some of the bands that I listen to, like there's like
techniques.
Arrête,
when it comes to deathcore, there's Sausage Prevail who also sing in Russian, but
M'a dit Wolf.
it's mostly about the music for me. A lot of people hate on those genres because of the screaming, but it's what I like about it.
nos pouvoirs se
I like the screaming.
Va falloir qu'on se souvienne de ça.
On va essayer autre chose.
I like when it's when it's good screaming though, because there's bands that where you can tell the singer doesn't know how to fucking sing. Those bands I just don't listen to, but
Voyons, aucun problème.
if it's very controlled and the technique is good, I like it.
Wolf était
It's
parano.
it's very nice.
Vu ce qui s'est passé, je crois que c'était justifié.
I would actually like I would love to like learn how to scream,
Pourquoi la milice
but I also don't want to fuck up my
chercher?
my vocal cords, so I've never tried. Well, I mean, like, you know, like fry screams, gutturals, all that stuff. That's in deathcore.
Pourquoi y a autant de monde
The
dans ce
demonic
cimetière?
sounds. Some people call it just like, you know, demonic sounds. Growls. I don't know how you want to call them. Not the squeals though. Like the big squeals, just not. I mean, those are cool sometimes, but nah, dude. Just the growls.
Ouais. Faut croire que la bête est pas la pire chose qui puisse arriver.
Oh yeah, yeah. Kingdom Hearts and Metal Gear. I mean, the problem with all of the games that were run on PS3 earlier, and now run on PS4 is just the PS4 and the PS5, man, and PC. Some games have PC ports too. And now it's like, what do I run now, right? Because PS3, like some people like don't even have like a PS4 or anything like that. They have like, they don't even have like a good PC, so they have to run on PS3. But they feel like they, you know, since they won't be able to compete that much, that they don't want to run the games.
C'est toi et moi.
You know, people that do that, it's like, you just run the games. Who cares? You know, if you're not gonna be able to like run the game, that's fine. I mean, if you like compete with everyone, like that's fine. Just run PS3, it doesn't matter.
Crois-moi, quoi.
It's a speedrun, man.
L'avenir
Like,
de monstre givré devant toi.
right? But
Merci pour ton aide. Ça va. Ça va mieux.
Tu vas finir par t'y habituer.
okay, let's see.
C'est promis.
Peut-être. À plus tard.
Okay, so I found the good setup before the stream, and now I feel like I'm very confident that this works 100%.
Eh mec, apporte-moi ce fameux noyau d'énergie, qu'on puisse le tester.
Inspecteur Dunbar.
Dude, there are some metal singers,
Si on veut.
some deathcore singers that can sing those screams
Paraît qu'il la déplace.
without even having the mic like close to them. Like I know in opera and in some other, you know, like more popular songs, like some singers, they have such a powerful voice they don't need the mic to be like close to them, right? Usually with screams, if they don't have it like really close to them, like, you know, like the noise won't be like that good, right? But some singers, they can like, they have like this, I don't know, like their throats are just like something else, dude. But yeah, like when it comes to me, like you know, like I've always been like
C'est toujours aussi difficile.
that. I'd love to like
Alors, quoi de neuf?
learn how to do metal screams, right? So like tunnel throats and fries and all of that. But then, like I know in terms of like the air intake and everything, I'd be good because swimming helps with the breathing techniques. And I swim a lot. It's my main exercise. I should learn this launch in here. In case I have to do it sometimes, like now.
Cole, chérie. Ça te dit qu'on s'amuse un peu? J'ai un truc qui va...
Getting caught on everything, man. Why are you doing this, Cole? Jeez. I hate it. Hey, you can recommend me songs. That's fine. Oh, I don't have a vortex. No! Oh my god. Okay.
Mec. Je connais le chemin. Je conduis.
That was really lucky because usually there's like those enemies on the like right there on the mansion and outside of the mansion and everything. Those guys, if any of them come near the bridge while you're killing those 6 on the bridge, you will have to kill extra enemies. And I didn't have a vortex, which meant I had to either get one like I did, which was the luckiest RNG I could get, or I had to kill all 6 enemies before like at least one of them came on the bridge. And that happened, you know, I killed all 6 fast. Buried alive.
Ça, c'est nouveau. Tu vois les tours devant?
I will, whenever there's a cutscene, I will look it up so I have it like somewhere. So I have it saved. The name brings like it rings a bell. I don't know why, but it does. Actually, I don't need a cutscene. I just need to do the skip in this mission, and I'll be good. I'll have time. This mission has some very good strats, very cool. And the skip is one of the most random things that we found in this game.
La milice tiendra pas bien longtemps.
But basically, it has to do with. I mean, from what I know, because I'm not that good at explaining glitches, but apparently, this one has to do with. This one has to do with the camera. So, pretty much, there's an enemy that shouldn't be following you or anything like, but his movement patterns are weird, and because of, you know, if you are looking at a certain point in the game, he will follow like a set pattern, and he will just teleport by himself, and he will just die. He will go into shallow waters, and actually deep waters, like very deep waters. And if any enemy comes into contact with like very deep waters, they die instantly. No matter the enemy, except for the beast, of course. But like big enemies, if they go into the water at all,
J'ai vu un truc bouger sur la côte.
and it's very deep, they die. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. This guy, if you do certain things, he won't do this, but you see how he's moving that direction, and there's water here? So he just does this, where he goes into the water, and then if you're lucky enough, am I getting not lucky? Oh my god, I'm not getting lucky. Okay, there you go. He dies. You see that? He just dies. I was slow, but he just dies.
Ça, c'était quoi?
C'est le signe qu'on approche. Ferme-la.
Oh, okay, it's from DMC5. I haven't played the game. I'll have it open on YouTube. I mean, if you look it up, it just comes, you know, as Virgil's battle theme. So that's pretty much the whole thing. I haven't played the DMC games though. I've never played any of them. Well, I tried one at one point, but then that's it. I tried, when I say I tried one, I mean that I tried DMC 1, right? Not one of the games, but the first one.
C'était quoi ce truc?
J'ai pas vraiment étudié la question.
I have listened to some of the
On y est.
soundtrack though,
Pied devant. À pied.
for the DMC games, not 5 in particular, but some of it in general, you know.
Fallait que je montre ça à quelqu'un.
The soundtrack that I like the most, I mean, there's two soundtracks that I just enjoy listening to no matter what,
Je sais.
and it's Bioshock, and then Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. That game has
Je crois.
some, like, to me, it just has the best soundtrack ever. Because there's metal songs, but then really fast-paced songs. Really, like, you know, they motivate a lot. They're really good.
Eh les gars, j'ai une grande nouvelle. Allez, on on se rassemble.
There's a lot of games I have to try. That's the issue here. There's so many games I haven't played. Okay, there you go. Cutscene.
Hey, cool. Je savais que c'était toi.
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
Bon, on est tous là. C'est quoi le grand secret, Zek?
C'est officiel. Le système de transfert est quelque part à Fort Philippe.
Mais ça va?
Mademoiselle est pas contente parce que Bertrand a copié tous ses pouvoirs sur des inconnus.
Détruire. Il faut qu'on le détruise.
Quoi? Non, 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 pas question. On le garde pour nous.
You know, the reason why I didn't like DMC it's because
Tu comprends pas.
Quoi? Qu'est-ce que tu comprends pas, garce? Que tu
like my main problem with that kind of game is that
depuis 5 minutes?
they reward you for doing combos, right? And like
Écoutez-moi, Fort
you
Philippe.
get to the end of the game of the level and it's like, oh, you got you got an S rank or like an A rank or whatever, right? But I don't care about any of that in games. So like if I ever played the games, I would play them on easy and then I wouldn't care about that, which is the main point of the game. Like, you know, like the combat is just supposed to be like the main focus of the game, but I don't really care about
La
that.
milice ne semble pas souffrir de l'épidémie.
And I don't care about like
Préparez les médocs.
these flashy combos and everything. It's just not
J'ai fait une carte
my
de toutes les
thing.
patrouilles de la milice.
So I never got
Vous
into it
savez
because I
la
couldn't.
banque?
J'aimerais bien voir ça.
Allez,
Parfait.
Bien joué, quoi.
I don't know. I couldn't get into it.
Leur donner des médicaments? Non, non.
Also, I don't play games on hard mode. So if you ever wonder why I always talk about that, it's, you know, I don't play games on hard mode
Faire ça.
ever. Not my thing.
Tu me laisses me déguiser en soldat de la milice et je vais faire un...
There are people that just, you know, don't,
Un massacre.
Ouais, si tu
you know, that don't like that people do that, but it's just not.
Tu seras un héros pour
I never play games on hard mode.
T'en penses quoi, bébé?
Except for these ones. These ones are easy, so I play them.
Moi, je pense que ça te plaît.
Okay. Oh no, I actually had it already. Okay. While practicing, I didn't get this, and I was very confused because I was like, wait a second, I always get almost the same result with this, and well, this was bad, but it works. Actually, can I do this? Yep, okay, that works. I never thought of it. When you have to get like height, you can just do that.
Hey, Zek. Tu connais les centres de com au Fort Philippe?
Bien sûr, je les envoie sur ton téléphone.
Humbly beseech thee. You know, you're lucky I understand complicated words, even though I don't know how to use them. Because yes, I understand what that means, but...
J'espère que t'as décapté l'uniforme de la milice parce qu'ici, on est prêt.
Okay, let's go.
Bon, j'ai repéré ce gros réservoir de carburant par là-bas. Fais-les sauter.
Okay, that
les
works.
rebelles rappliqueront direct.
Oh. No. You're not gonna...
Nix, je suis relié au haut-parleur du fort.
Not gonna get there alive. Oh no. Die. Wow, how are you alive? What the fuck, dude? Okay, this guy is right here. And that guy right there. And these two. Okay, and that. And that. Now this two. And this two. Okay, and these three.
S'en prendre aux animaux, ça va les énerver.
C'est qui le monstre, hein? Et voilà le travail.
Okay.
On dirait que la milice est enfin arrivée. Je vais aller là-bas.
On dirait. I like how in French they say like they use those expressions,
Pas pour moi. Détruis simplement la tour.
and they say it is said that, right? It is said that the enemies have come already or have arrived. But in English, they say, "I can see that they have arrived," or you know, the militia has already arrived. Instead of like saying that it is said or it is, you know, we can see that. It's like, no, dude. Why are you overcomplicating everything? You could just like translate it to like they are already here or something like that, and it would work. Okay, I can't use that. Fortunately, I got one less vortex. So, oh yeah, of course I get the vortex with the last one. Yeah, makes sense.
De rien.
Okay, it isn't that bad. At least I'm not like, you know, plus 2 minutes like last time.
Il faut qu'on la déloge ensemble du Fort Philippe et qu'on la chasse d'Ascension Parish.
D'accord. Je vaudrais pas grand-chose si je restais ici les bras croisés, non?
Oh, come on, dude. Fuck. Didn't pay attention to that. That I unlocked the power. I mean, I think I saw it, but I just didn't pay attention to it. Okay, this RPG dude is always the same.
Génial, mon vieux!
It's like he doesn't know how to shoot them. How to shoot them.
Pour entrer en scène et tout défoncer.
Okay, I killed 11 of them. It's probably safe to come here, yeah. That fucking dude with the RPG. He never like messed with me at all during runs, and the last two, this attempt and the last attempt. The last attempt I died from that guy. Like, didn't even care. Okay, I got the cutscene.
Hey, Zek.
Sometimes you get it faster, and I have no idea why.
Le plus proche se trouve pas loin du chantier. Je t'envoie la position.
Cool, merci, vieux.
Okay, let's go. This militia guy is not right there. Nice.
On est de retour en piste.
T'es prêt à les bousiller, ces mecs?
On est en train de se faire pilonner par des mortiers.
Vite les mecs!
On a trouvé le système de transfert. Les gars l'ont sorti pour faire un bon gros feu de chemin.
Okay.
Essayez de regarder ce truc brûler. Comment ça marche? Tu te l'allumes et tu t'y attaches et tu souffres pendant que ça te déchire de l'intérieur.
Oh wow, my phone.
Un noyau.
It needs to be charged.
Attache-moi.
Eh, Attends une seconde. Je croyais qu'on devait en discuter, Cole.
Tu veux un nouveau pouvoir, un des miens? Et toi, tu me donnes un des tiens, ok?
Non!
Eh, avoue-le, ce serait bien d'échanger nos pouvoirs. Plus notre équipe est forte, plus on peut faire de choses, comme aujourd'hui.
Ok.
L'union fait la force.
C'est faux, c'est faux.
D'accord, j'échange mes pouvoirs
It
avec
is
Nix,
Georgian,
et après
okay,
on le
cool.
détruit. C'est promis.
Non! Non, si tu dois échanger tes pouvoirs avec quelqu'un, ça doit être avec moi.
Si tu l'as choisi, c'est fini, mon vieux.
Si tu l'as choisi, j'aurai pas le choix, Cole. Je devrais te traquer comme un criminel.
Les femmes.
Les fins. Am I interested in Nyx here? Her powers suck. I'm sorry.
Ok, je peux le faire.
Also, it's funny how my sum of best for this game is at 222,
Après tout ce qu'on a vécu
and I've
tu préfères
almost already
Frigide.
lost 3 minutes in the sum of best.
J'étais bien avant de te
Like,
rencontrer.
in the first hour of the run. So there's like,
J'espère que
in my sum of best, there's like 3 minutes to save at the start, in the first hour, and then like another 3 minutes in the rest of the run. It's kind of balanced in a way, you know? Like the time save is spread throughout all the missions instead of like, you know, this huge time save here or something like that. There's like the biggest one might be, oh yeah, it's Poison Bertrand, yeah. Because of the new strat. So it's Burning Walls. So the biggest ones are Joseph Bertrand III, Burning Walls, and Explosion Bertrand, which, you know, it makes it funny for me because it's usually it didn't used to be like that, but now it is. So now I found out that actually taking this death and doing the launch from here instead is a lot better. Because you will always get the same results instead of having to rely on the box sometimes just, you know, not giving you what you want. So instead of that, you know, you do it like that way. I think it's also faster if you set it up fast. So it's all advantages, you know, like there's no looking at it wrong. Set the play. Okay, can I get like a good RNG here? Yeah, I got the thing. Okay, cool. So I'm saving time. Yeah, I'm gold in this probably. That was a really good launch, and yeah, as I said, it saves time for sure. Yeah. Makes sense.
Hey mec, je suis avec Bertrand à Flood Town. Je me disais que tu voudrais peut-être venir. Je prépare les transformateurs.
Hé, Vous prévoyez de rétablir le courant à Floodtown?
Je sais bien que vous avez besoin d'un coup de main, mais moi je cherche Bertrand.
T'es une pierre deux couilles, c'est ça? La journée promet d'être intéressante.
Now, for me right now, when it comes to playing games casually, I just want to play games that don't require a lot of patience from me. So anything that has a story or anything that I don't really have to care about the story too much, but it's, you know, just fast-paced gameplay, not really, you know, so no hack and slashes, because like those, they require a lot of patience and I just don't like that. So mainly I've been playing games that are either like FPS or that kind of stuff. Or for example, I played Horizon Zero Dawn. So I just, you know, I skipped through all of the story because I didn't care about it. It's a very generic story and it doesn't do anything to... doesn't like give me like any joy. Any emotion really. Like the story was really bad, but the gameplay was enjoyable, so I just, you know, I played through the game. And then I want to be able to, you know, to finish the games fast, so I play the games on easy. Because I am not, you know, I don't really have a lot of time to play games, but I want to play multiple games, not just one. So I don't play on hard mode, just so I don't get stuck. Oh god, I need to...
Qu'est-ce que ça fait de se tromper à ce point-là, mon col chéri?
Salut Nix. Tu parles de quoi?
Ça arrive
Yeah, I
tout
mean,
le monde à se planter.
I am not gonna get good at it, even if I play through the game like right now.
Ton unique erreur.
I can tell you, I don't have the motivation to get good at any game right now,
Encore.
other than the speedruns that I do.
D'accord.
So if I learn a game to speedrun it, I have the motivation to learn it, to like learn it and like get good at it. But I do not have the motivation to get good at a game, like casually. It's just not my thing, because I'm just gonna play the game once and I'm not gonna play it again. There's no point. Like if I made money out of like streaming, I would do it. But I'm not gonna, you know, like my thing, like it stopped, like for me it stopped being like about like creating content for like maybe like 3 or 4 years ago. Like I stopped like caring about, you know, like trying to make content to like gain any money, right? And rather it became, you know, me doing speedruns and, you know, having fun with games from time to time whenever I can, because for like, you know, it's funny because like it stopped being that when I stopped having time to do things, right? And it makes sense because like I lost all motivation to do stuff when I stopped having time to stream. But then I also stopped having good internet at one point, and then I don't know, when I came back to streaming after I was done with university, I was like, dude, I just don't care anymore. I'm just gonna play games fast with a timer. If it ends up being that I get good at a game, then great. But I also don't really try very hard anymore. It's just whatever I enjoy. Like if there's a game that I speedrun and there's a really bad skip that I just don't see getting good at, I just don't learn it. Like I could do it, but I'd rather just speedrun the game without it. Because that way I can play through the full game without having to get mad at a fucking skip for failing it or whatever. Wait a second, what the? Wait, when did that happen? What? Why did they have kinetic pulse? That's weird. That doesn't usually happen. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Ice launch is like the way to go. Honestly. But yeah, like getting good at a game right now for me, it's just not not a priority when it comes to like games. I want to play games once and be done. Because like, you know, have in mind, I run God of War games and I'm not good at them, right? Like if I played them, like I've never played, I've played, I'm gonna, you know, say it like how it actually is. I've played God of War 1 on very hard, and that's about it. Like I've tried playing 2, I'm playing 3. I'm not having fun with those, so I never played the games on like any other difficulty than easy, because I didn't want to get good at them. Like I'll be able to, because I've done it with like, you know, with God of War 1 it wasn't that bad, but then, you know, I stopped like having fun with, you know, like dying and dying and dying.
Mec, t'as entendu parler du
So
poste
instead of that, I just don't play the games on hard
J'ai
anymore.
trouvé un antidote à l'épidémie. J'y vais. Je pourrais donner un coup de main. Tu devrais venir.
Like I suck at the games. Like God of War games, like I'm just not good at them. And I've played through them a lot. I just, you know, I've never actually like tried hard with like, you know, playing on like very hard mode. I follow all of these like Brazilian streamers that that really enjoy. Come on, can you die?
Ça, c'est l'alarme du côté ouest.
Some enemies like they like to not move and they spawn like behind walls, but luckily this thing can kill enemies through walls. For some reason. I don't really understand why, but yeah, as I was saying, like I follow all of these like Brazilian like speedrunners that from time to time do glitchless, very hard, and like all of these challenges in like challenge runs in God of War games that are just crazy to watch. But I don't see myself doing any of that ever. Like they do like very hard, glitchless, no upgrades. Like that's just crazy to me, you know. Like like that kind of stuff is just like too much. And some people like they don't think you're good at, you know, at those games unless you play on very hard, which is very stupid. It's either you're, you know, you play on very hard or you're really like close to the record in those games. Then they see you as a very good runner. Otherwise, you know, is what I say, you know, I'm mediocre at those games. But it's fine, because, you know, as long as I have fun, I don't really care about being good at the games. Like, for most of the games that I speedrun, I'm bad, and it's whatever. Like, right now, like, for me, it's more about running more games than before. Like, when I started, I wanted to get good at games. Now I just want to learn games. The easier the games, the better. But if I have fun with it, it's the priority. Okay, I see one guy moving all the way here. And then there's a guy there. Okay, and I see you as well. And then you, and this dude, and this dude, and there's probably like yeah, there you go. He was behind the wall. Sometimes it happens.
Ils sont trop nombreux.
Accrochez-vous, con.
Thankfully, it's the same spot pretty much every time that happens. So like, I don't really care about it anymore. I used to care because it would lose a lot of time, but not anymore. He loses some seconds for sure because he doesn't move, but also I'm trying to like read chat, but it's impossible sometimes. Yeah, I mean, like, the game's easy, but the speedrun is not. I've never, you know, I'm never gonna say that the speedrun is easy, you know? Like, the speedrun is just, it's a really good speedrun, but it's not good. Like, well, it's not my English today. It's not easy, right? And then if you add, you know, the difficulty change to the run, it's even worse. Okay, like, because these are the only games that I've ever run on hard mode, so I know exactly how it is. Like, like the difference between easy mode and hard mode for the speedrun. I mean, basically, you just need to be more careful with the fights, and that's it, really. But which is why I always like, I care more about, you know, running a game on easy. That way I can run it fast. And so that was a really small tower. Sometimes they build these really small towers. Die. Why didn't they die faster? Like, the first one should have died so much faster. I just don't know why he didn't. Oh, what the? I golded this! Damn it, dude. That is... Was it like a substantial gold, or was it like a 0.1 kind of thing? Probably something like that. I'll have to check it out now.
Ça devient difficile de respirer depuis que les monstres de glace allument les puits. Vous devriez vous mettre près d'un couvre-puits.
Yeah, I mean, speedrunning can be harder than playing games on hard. But then if you also add the difficulty thing to it, it's even harder. Like, playing God of War on God mode casually is just playing the game on God mode, right? And you can, like, you know, you can stop and you can, like, think about strategies and everything. Speedrunning it on very hard is a different endeavor. It's like, you need to know how to do the fights. Otherwise, you're just gonna, like, die a lot. So whenever I watch someone running God of War on God mode, it's like, it's just something that I'm never going to do. It's just not my thing. If I watch, like, if I do Glizz's runs on for God of War, I'll do easy mode. And I can guarantee you, I will be super bad at those, even on easy. There's a lot to learn in those games. It's mainly why I don't really, you know, want to do it now, is it's, you know, it's a lot of work that you have to put into those games to learn fights and everything. So I tend to run games that don't have a lot of complicated stuff to learn. If it's escape, I'm alright, because I've always been good at, like, learning glitches for some reason, but I've never been good at learning fights. This game, it took me a long while to get good at everything. Like, because I sucked at, like, most of the fighting in this game. Yeah, it's mostly like a, you know, for me right now, it's mostly about not having time, because I don't really have time to play games casually that much. If I had more time, I would probably, like, try to play more games and get into more challenge stuff, but the difference is that even though I, you know, speedrun, and, like, speedrunning is a challenge, right? I've been speedrunning for 10 years, but I've never played challenging games, because I've never been into it. Right? So, I can speedrun, but I can't play games on hard, because I've never done it. It's like, you know, when I say never, it's like, you know, I've played, like, maybe 1 or 2 games. But then, every other game that I've played casually, I always play them on easy. I want to play them, like, fast. Where is it? Okay, that works. Die! Jesus Christ, man. Oh God. Don't get caught on things. Go. This run's very good, honestly. This mission was kind of bad, but whatever.
Isaac. Il a un petit cadeau pour vous.
I lost all the time in this mission, but it's whatever. It's I can do other things. Yeah. I lost what, like, okay, 28 seconds. What was that gold?
Me tire pas dessus. Me tire pas dessus.
That goal was a 3-second goal
Hey,
or
j'ai
2
de
point
bonnes
something.
nouvelles. Je fouillais le laboratoire de
One
Wolf
sec.
et j'ai trouvé un de ses journaux. Apparemment, l'IMS a été créé pour contrer l'épidémie.
Quoi? Comment?
Eh bien, selon l'analyse de Wolf, l'épidémie est causée par de puissantes radiations, celle de la métasphère.
C'est un inhibiteur de métasphère.
Cole le déclenche, et il n'y a plus de radiation.
Et l'épidémie disparaît.
Alléluia. Ah, c'est le noyau d'énergie qu'on a eu par la roche. Ça suffira peut-être à le déclencher.
Croisons les doigts.
Zek, combien il en a absorbé pour l'instant?
Oh,
T'as une petite idée?
je sais pas.
C'est juste...
L'irradiation est causée par l'explosion d'une métasphère.
Cole, je sais à quoi tu
J'ai
penses.
fait ça à Empire City. J'ai causé l'épidémie.
On va éliminer ce truc, mon pote.
Ouais.
Zek, est-ce que ça arrive à chaque fois? Il va bien?
T'inquiète pas, ça va aller.
Bathroom break. Yeah, I mean,
Eh, comment ça va, mon vieux?
that is something, you know, if the games are like hard to learn, but like easy to learn, but then they like have a lot of you know, it's you know, when it's more challenging to like compete than it is to learn a game. I like that. I mean, you know, like back in the day, I used to care a lot, competing a lot more. Now I compete against myself, and that's it. Like, you know how it's the usual conversation, right? Like, you know, there's people that like going for records, and they only care about that, and you know, they don't really like see it as competing against themselves, which I understand, because it's like, you know, if they can do it, you know, might as well, you know. Like, if you can go for the record, just go for it, right? But, you know, for me, it's never been like that. There was like a little time back in the day where I wanted to go for records in games, but then I started seeing speedrunning differently. And now it's mostly about competing against myself, but also for like 3 or 4 years now. Again, same kind of time frame. Well, actually more like 4 or 5 years, something like that. I have been more into finishing the game rather than grinding the game, so I don't reset as much anymore. Which is, you know, it is... If you want to like get a good time, that is not the way to go, right? Because you will take a way longer time to get a really good time in a game. But with games like this, for example, like Infamous 1 and 2, like, I can say without any doubt, my Infamous 1 PB is very hard to beat, and my Infamous 2 PB is also very hard to beat. So it's mostly about, you know, like, for me it's been like finishing runs and getting good at the games. Of course I do my, you know, my offline practice and whatnot, but I don't reset that much anymore because I don't like it.
Comment tu es au courant de tout ça?
J'y suis allé, moi-même. J'ai même tenté le coup. Et j'ai eu un monstre à moi.
Tu es en train
Like,
de dire que tu as domestiqué un de ces monstres.
with
On a essayé de fuir, mais
like that's something that I can
il est mort en me protégeant.
I mean, in terms of like the ratio of like finish runs to attempts, in Bioshock 1 I have the best ratio of all the games, although I'll say it's nice for the Infamous series as well.
Eh bien,
But like Bioshock, I've been running the game since 2014, right?
on devrait
On and
peut-être
off.
aller chercher des preuves tous les deux.
And I don't have like you think, you know, 10 years or almost 10 years of speedrunning a game means thousands of attempts like people have in like some games, right? I don't have thousands of attempts in Bioshock. I barely have 1,000 combining all the categories. Because my any percent splits have 100 runs finished, but then they have 500 attempts. So it's like a very good ratio. And then everything that I've done offline, of course. I've done a lot of offline runs.
J'ai besoin de ces monstres, Cole. Si j'en ai quelques-uns, ça changera tout pour moi.
That was cool, but also I went too far.
Ce sera facile de tuer Bertrand.
Come on. Let me into the mission, dude.
Bon, prête à dénoncer Bertrand?
Ah, je bosse toujours sur le piratage de l'antenne TV. C'est plus long que je pensais. Mieux vaut y aller sans moi.
Laisse tomber, je peux attendre.
Non. On manque de temps.
Non.
Ils ont des tours de guet dans la zone ferroviaire. J'ai trouvé un trou par lequel te faufiler, mais tu devras faire le tour.
Okay. That works. Just fine.
C'est bon, Claude. Je suis entré.
Nice. Cool picture.
Super. Chouette photo. C'est un bon début, mais il en faut plus si on veut éliminer Bertrand. Ensuite, on reviendra et on libérera tous ces gens. Au fait, tes pouvoirs, ils ont tendance à attirer l'attention.
Ouais, j'ai remarqué. Ok, je vais rester discret pour le moment.
Écoute, Cole, les gardes sont drogués, mais
Are
ils
you
te
joking
repéreront
right
si
now?
tu t'approches. Oh, Berk.
It did say perfect for a while, for like half a second, but then it just switched. And it was like, oh, you go to the left. Like, what? Come on. Jesus Christ.
Super.
These
Continue comme
pictures
ça.
make no sense sometimes. Like,
Cole, attention.
got too close, dude. Like, come on. Oh, let's go.
C'est difficile de croire que c'était un humain. Je viens de l'apprendre. Bertrand est là. Il se dirige vers le grand entrepôt.
Cool, c'est peut-être là.
Le cible n'est pas un
Je vais essayer de
but.
le prendre sur le fait.
Cool, si
N'est
tu
pas
peux
un
faire
but.
cette photo, ce sera
Actually.
terminé pour Bertrand.
La cible n'est pas un but.
Éteins-moi ça. D'accord,
Donne-moi
Thomas?
ça, d'accord, Thomas. Ok.
Cool, t'avais raison. J'entends Bertrand à
I
l'intérieur.
like how
J'arrive
the...
pas à le voir.
I hate how the subtitles are like wrong.
Il doit bien y avoir un
It's
endroit
like-
pour prendre une bonne photo.
They... You know, they're not okay in like, cause like, you know, like they are like, you know, grammatically correct, right? But the way they speak is not grammatically correct. That's what I mean, right?
Je crois qu'on a exactement ce qu'il nous faut.
Je suis en...
It's fine. Because I can,
Où il est?
you know, I can see all of the things that they, like how they speak and everything. I don't know if I would ever like, because I can speak French, right? But I don't think I would ever speak the way they do it, the way they like the way actual French people do. So I always try to be grammatically correct when I can in languages. So I don't really have. I mean, let's see how the fight goes. If the fight goes really well, I can save a lot of time here.
C'est pas ce qui était convenu.
You know, like I was saying at the start of the run, I was saying how I wasn't expecting to PB out of this run. If I get this, there's like a small chance I can keep the run going and PB by like a minute at least, which would be something. Certainly would be something.
C'est parti.
Okay. That was okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm saving time here.
Ah, beau travail.
Although this cutscene is really bad. I hate it so much. Please. I hate that, dude. Sometimes you skip it and sometimes you don't. Like the game sometimes just lets you skip it. Well, it skips it by itself, right? There's no cutscene when you kill him. Yeah, that wasn't that, you know. It's still, you know, it's still a good run, so I'm gonna try to keep it going.
Mon frère, il faut que tu viennes ici, et vite fait. J'ai découvert que... Bon, il faut que tu le vois pour le croire. Grouille-toi.
Cool. So this mission is the one mission that can kill it, that can kill the run completely. So, yeah, we'll see. And if this one goes well, there's another one in Gasworks. So basically, you know, right now with this mission it's a 50-50 chance, right? And the other mission, same thing. It's about the fight in this mission, because the rest shouldn't give me any problems. No matter what, though, this run's really good. The run's really good no matter what, so. En plein milieu? I'm not. What are you talking about, see? What are you talking about, Sick? I am not en plein milieu.
Hey, stop! Wow! Arrêtez de canarder le missile thermonucléaire!
Come on, stop, dude. Okay, let's see if I don't die like I did in the latest run that I did.
Ah merde, c'est pas un pont, c'est déjà...
I died from crush damage, which is the worst kind of death that you can get, because it's random. And it's always like, actually, the last 2 runs that I've done of this game, I've died in like on here, on this bridge, from cross damage. One of them was a car's door, and the other one was the big dude, the strong monster. He ran into me and he crushed me. Like it was nothing else, just the hitbox of the guy just killed me. Hey, please don't follow me. Why is the camera doing this? Stop. I hate it when, like, sometimes the game just, like, forces the camera, like, to turn. It's like, why, dude? Like... Okay, let's go. So, this mission. This fight right here is the worst. Okay, it's like one of the worst fights in the game. There's this one and a mission that's called The Face of Change, with fights on the boats. That one's like so bad. I can't stress that enough. It's such a bad mission. Okay. Die. Okay. There's 2. Are you joking? Oh my god. Yeah, this is really bad. I am not. gonna save time. In fact, I'm gonna lose all the time. There's way too many enemies still alive. Where the fuck is the guy even? Like, I don't... Why the fuck are you jumping? God damn it, dude. Oh, please, grab it. That's that.
C'est bon. On est paré à lancer.
No! Oh my god, that was my mistake. Didn't pay attention to what I was doing. That's really bad. I'm losing like most of the time here. Then again, my gold isn't perfect. I can get like my gold is good. It's really good, but I can get a better fight than what I got in my gold. It's just so much RNG in this fight. This mission in general.
Oh mec, on a réussi.
On a réussi.
Ouais, on dirait... Ah, merde. On dirait qu'on a gagné.
Bon sang.
On a gagné. You think that? Sick.
Hey, mec, on l'a eu. Ah bon sang.
There we go.
Zek, t'as besoin d'aide.
This is also very funny. You can
Kessler m'a botté le cul.
move sick here.
C'est moi qui devrais te botter le cul.
See if he moves.
Pareil.
Okay, he moved.
Eh mon pote, je suis pas en état de rentrer à pied. Tu dégages la voie vers le camion?
Attends,
Hello.
je vais soulever ça.
Hey, Abdul, what's up, dude? How's it going?
C'est pas vrai. Il a bouffé une bombe. Et il en veut.
Thanks for the good luck, man.
Si je ralentis, on va crever tous les deux. Attends, mec. Faut que tu
The run's been alright,
Tu pourrais la fermer et te mettre en route.
although it's, you know, hard to say where it's going because I'm losing a lot of time here.
On dirait que ça...
Ouais, bien vu.
Yeah, okay, so I'm losing 30, I think, which is the average stuff that I lose here. Around 30 seconds. Which is fine, because that means I'm still ahead, right? So.
Zek,
J'ai traqué Bombzilla jusqu'au Gasworks.
Okay.
Mais pas de bol. J'ai fini par le perdre.
t'en fais pas. Il finira par revenir.
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Zek, je suis sur le point de rétablir le jus dans les gasworks.
Parfait, je te couvre. Tu risques d'être pisté par quelques monstres de glace en y allant. Mieux vaut les buter tant que t'y es.
Ouais, bien reçu.
I'm going for this for some reason, which is very scary most of the time. Okay. Jesus Christ. Because you have like one attempt to do it, right? And if you don't get it, you lose a lot of time because you're skipping the normal route of the enemies. Okay.
En fait, les Gasworks sont rien d'autre qu'une grande zone industrielle. Le business de pétrole et de marchandises de Bertrand avait du succès.
Good. Mission's nice so far. This run took a turn because like it started very well, and then there was some, you know, slightly bad missions. Like nothing like huge, right? Like no extra deaths. Didn't really lose a lot of time, just like, you know, some bad fights and everything. But other than that, nothing that important. Okay, good.
Eh Zek, cet endroit grouille de porteurs glacés.
Ouais, les espions de la Roche disent qu'ils ont pris possession du quartier.
Est-ce que Bertrand vient encore dans le coin?
Il a été repéré plusieurs fois récemment. Même avec tout ça, il a réussi à garder son business à flot.
J'espérais pouvoir le croiser. Joli.
Okay, cool.
Tuez-le! Il ne peut rien faire sans une source d'énergie! On vivra jamais des endroits! C'est lui! Ici! Ici! Allez, tirez! Celui-là est ma mort!
No fast enemies to kill close to this, so. Please don't kill me. Nah, they should. I think they're. I think I'm okay. They started shooting too late for it to be enough to kill me. But there must be more than one. Or,
C'est le dernier, Cole.
yeah,
Vas-y,
just two.
reprends.
Because I don't want them to kill me, because that would be very bad.
T'as raison pour l'endroit où j'ai perdu la bête. C'est bizarre qu'elle ait disparu.
Je parie qu'elle reviendra.
On n'a toujours pas de rapport sur le missile qu'on a balancé pour l'instant. J'imagine qu'il a explosé assez loin de la ville.
C'est déjà pas mal.
There we go.
Il n'y a pas de place pour toi dans ce monde, Cole McGrath. Un dangereux porteur qui méprise l'ordre naturel. Tu m'as peut-être aidé dans ma mission. Dieu t'a peut-être pardonné ce que tu es. Mais à présent, tout ce qui t'attend, c'est la damnation que tu mérites plus que tout.
There we go. I can't die here, so you know, I can try to go for that as long as I want.
Au travail, les gars. Veillez à ce que personne ne trouve le corps.
I mean, I like, you know,
J'ai besoin d'aide par ici.
it's funny how like everything changed so much in terms of like the powers in this game, right?
J'arrive, mon pote.
But
Zek.
I like that you're only like able to use like the vortex once, or like, you know, 3 times that you go if you do all the the secondary missions and all that, right?
On va te sortir d'ici. T'inquiète.
But what I don't like is the like what they did with the rest of the powers. You know, having to buy different named powers and everything. Like, you know, just upgrade the grenade and that's it. You know, like that would be better. You know, more damage. You know, it becomes sticky. Whatever. You know, like that would make more sense to me.
Et moi, j'ai vraiment déconné à Empire.
But then, like,
Oublie tout ça.
if I compare the speedrun of this game to the Infamous One speedrun, the
Je dis pas que t'es mon pote pour me donner un...
this the karma is so different.
Milice sera bientôt là.
Also, this is a big goal, by the way. I didn't know I could save this much time. Okay, I already had detonation blast on.
J'ai presque oublié pourquoi j'étais censé te rejoindre.
Oh my god,
Écoute, je connais un type dans la milice qui croit savoir qu'il y a un
Why?
planqué quelque quelque part dans l'entrepôt de Bertrand. Jette un coup d'œil.
That is so much bullshit, dude. God damn it, I saved 30 seconds to lose them right after. That is just unbelievable, man. I was like, now is when this won't work. Yeah, of course. Of course it is. It barely ever happens, too. Like, failing that one is like
Atteins l'entrepôt.
weird.
T'es sûr qu'il y a un noyau d'énergie ici?
C'est un de mes potes de...
Yeah, I just lost a lot of time. I saved a lot of time and then I lost a lot of time. Really.
J'ai des fragments.
But that was an interesting goal because I didn't know I had so much time to save there.
Je suis sûr qu'il y a un...
But it makes sense, you know?
Continue à chercher.
Even though I didn't know, it makes sense because I've been seeing lately that I've been doing some of the stuff faster than I used to. So it makes sense. But I never knew it was gonna be so fast, you know?
Je suis désolé. Bon, peut-être...
Like there's some missions that are like that still in this game. Where it's really uncertain if I can save like 5 or 30 seconds. Because of the launches. It all comes down to this guy. Which, by the way, in case you're wondering, these guys, these titans, they can die instantly sometimes. But it's a really random thing that can happen in the game where there is something that gets, they get stuck on something, right? Literally. And they just, and they fall to the ground. But it is something that doesn't happen a lot. But it would be so much better if that happened all the time, Because they can get stuck on their own attacks and just fall to the ground. Which is, very funny to see. It's very funny to look at when it happens. It's happened to me like 3 times, but not with this guy. Oh my god. I'm stupid, man. That was bad. I don't know why I did that. Also, I need to change this. Okay. Are you joking?
Encore en train de me le demander.
T'as l'air crevé. Passe me voir et repose-toi.
What is that?
Je te montrerai mon nouveau.
Fuck. Even more time lost now. Great. Because going for that, like trying to do it, like you save 5 seconds by getting it correct, but if you fail it, you lose 10. So it's like, yeah, of course that had to happen now. See, I'm losing more than 10 actually. 15 or something like that.
Ça, c'est ce que j'appelle de l'escalade.
Or like 20 actually. 15, yeah, it was 20 because I had 5 to save. 20 seconds. This shit had to happen. It's the boxes, man. I don't like the boxes. When it's only like an individual box, I don't like it. If it's like multiple boxes, it's really easy because they're usually lined up perfectly. But if it's a launch that you have to do really close to like a wall or something, it's like Cole gets like, like he gets the feel that he has to grab the wall, right? And then if you get really bad momentum, he'll just grab the wall. And I'm just getting older now, dude. Die. I need to get the thing. Are you serious? What the fuck? That is definitely something. What? Are you serious? Oh my god. Die. Jeez. What the fuck? I hate the vortexes, dude. Sometimes they just don't hit anyone. Stop. He didn't die. Epic, dude. Like, things are happening. Everything's just piling up. This mission is a bunch of bullshit, by the way. I was talking about how there was this mission that could lose me a lot of time earlier. It's this one. There was, like, I always forget the name. The one with the missile and the beast. There's that one, and then there's this one, right? Phase of change. Such a bullshit mission. Which can still be good. You know, it can still be saved if this goes somewhat okay. These enemies, they like taking a lot of damage and not dying. Okay. These ones are being nice somehow. Actually, I won't care about that, I don't think. Will I? I don't think I should. Oh, I actually do. Even though it's not that important, I like doing it because it makes more sense. And if you're lucky enough, yeah, there you go. I killed both. Yeah, that's what's supposed to happen. You kill both of them, and then you don't have to care about them because they are really annoying because they're right there and they keep like jumping. But if you throw a vortex at them before they can even do anything, they'll be like, oh wow, we didn't take this into account. Favorite food streamer? You mean like a streamer that just makes food? Or like eats food? Oh, you... My favorite food. Actually, this is something I've been thinking about a lot lately because I like food a lot, but I don't know what I like the most, right? Like pasta is like, you know, like fucking carbonara or like bolognese is like great, right? I like that a lot, or like even like a salad or something like that, right? But like, you know, I think it would probably just be like, I don't know, I don't really know. I wouldn't know what to say. There's a lot of things that I like. But probably I would say like a pasta dish. Anything with pasta in it, I just enjoy. Like I can put, you know, anything on a pasta dish, and I like it. Well, anything that I, you know, eat, rather, because there's a lot of things that is like, oh, you can. Nice. Losing time again, yay! Can't believe it. That's another what, like 15 more. Great. I got the demons the other day. Maybe if I get a good demons, I can still save it. But I need to get chase skip for that to be a thing. I'm not gonna PB. Let's just put it that way. Nah, this isn't. I said 15. It's more. You know, it was more than that. 30 more seconds. Yeah. Let's just look at it this way. I'm not gonna PB, but it's okay. This is more timeless, by the way. Having anything like this happen after a mission is bad, because then you don't get a call fast enough.
Hey, maintenant s'est réfugié dans le Molloy
Nice.
Building. Il attend un hélico. Mais malheureusement pour lui, à cause d'un de mes actes odieux de vandalisme, il arrivera jamais.
Ah, beau boulot.
Yeah, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, like, pasta is really good and all.
Tiens, cette fois. Et si je change
Fucking
encore,
lasagna is
eh bien,
amazing, dude.
l'éclairons avec ces
I love
projecteurs
lasagna.
spéciaux que Zach a inventés.
Cole, monte à l'arrière du camion, mec. Il faut qu'on les éloigne d'ici. La Roche a préparé une embuscade.
So what I usually cook,
La Roche,
because I have to cook for me and my parents, right?
Bertrand est comme un animal idiot
Um,
quand il est en monstre. Vous allez pouvoir le mener comme un veau à l'abattoir.
And the ingredients that I like to cook with the most are bell peppers and onions, like that, and like a good amount of spices. You know, make those things and the spices, they make any dish so much more enjoyable. But bell peppers and onions, very good.
Les Gasworks, tout son fric venait de cet endroit horrible.
Il en aura plus besoin.
accroche-toi quelque part, il arrive.
Ouais, joli tir.
And then when it comes to like meat, I'm a meat enjoyer, so I love everything meat, right? Steak, burgers, chicken, like lamb.
On approche. Prépare-toi.
Good on everything.
Ouais, dans le mille.
Eh, ma grâce.
I enjoy a really good piece of salmon from time to time too. Like salmon is like my #1 fish.
Voilà une nouvelle salle. On y est presque. Nick, c'est quoi tant que plus loin?
Accompagné de mes meilleurs hôtes, on va faire un vrai carnage.
And then like lately I've been cooking a lot of recipes with spinach, and even though I don't really like them by themselves, when you mix them with things or you make a lasagna out of them, everything becomes a lot better. You know, when you put anything inside a lasagna, it's just better. You know, like any vegetable.
Va tuer ça. Le mettre en pied.
Yeah, I used to hate onions, but not anymore. Extra puke, by the way. Okay, so let's see how the rest goes. If the other part of the fight goes well and I get chase skip, you know, there might be small chance IPV, but I mean, I can still go a death ball by like 30 seconds or like, if I think about it in a good way, it's probably like 15 or 20 seconds, because like getting the time, like the full time save is really bad because of one thing that just makes it like not impossible, but like really uncertain. And it's the Titan that spawns on top of the blast core at the end of Death Toll. If that guy moves, if you get chase skip and then a good launch upwards, there is a very big chance, you know, you can save a lot of time. The problem is, if that guy is on top of the blast core, you can't grab it. Unless you have really good luck and he doesn't attack you, or he moves or he moves like outside of the place, which is very uncertain. Because he does it sometimes, but... Hey Ali, what's up? How's it going? This run was PBable until I entered Gasworks. I even golded powering up Gasworks by like 20 seconds. I've got some goals in this run. Very nice, to be fair. Run's been very decent. Oh wow, an extra puke. Okay, I'm not gonna save time here for sure. He's puking. He puked once more, which is very bad. Like, if he doesn't do all three things at this, like, one after the other, what the fuck, dude? Oh god. Oh. This might be the one cycle, but I need to get power. Oh god. It was the one cycle. Thankfully. But I'm still losing time. This can't be anymore. Unless I gold chase skip, well, a death toll as I said, but it's uncertain. I need to get chase skip and many other things. But I'm not gonna. Golden Dag mission is like, it's the most uncertain thing. You see, I'm losing. I'm losing more time. He puked many times. Working on new speed games, nice. What are the games?
Certains continuent de s'accrocher. Je pense pas récupérer beaucoup plus d'infos après cette journée.
Between later today and well, probably tonight and tomorrow, I will relearn Dark Souls 2 No Infinite Jump, so I can D-rush for ESA. And there's a chance I'm gonna also D-rush the Wings Club because there's a race at ESA and I'm gonna be commentating. So the next few weeks are gonna be nice. Okay, cool. Okay. It's a good spot. That should be it. It is. Okay, got chase skip. I've been practicing it before the run because I knew I had to get it. Okay, that was a good launch too. So.
Ces dingues doivent croire que ça va les booster, voire même les changer en vrais porteurs.
Tu peux m'aider à allumer une cheminée.
Yeah, she means learning new games, learning new speed games. Castlevania: Curse of Darkness, Star Wars Episode 3, and some. Yeah, okay, I see. Well, good luck with that. It's always fun learning new games.
Cole, je viens de l'apprendre. La bête a attaqué le marais près de Floodtown. Mec, ils sont tous morts là-bas. Vraiment tout le monde.
C'est pas là-bas que Nick Scarpe.
It's some too small là-bas. Please don't.
Transformé. De quoi est-ce que tu parles?
Okay. They can stop me from doing that. Stop. See if the guy moves around. Okay. Okay, this is a gold, but it isn't such a, you know. Okay. Okay, there's a chance.
Hey, voilà.
There's one chance, but the thing is, I need to get a really good beast. Really good. It has to be fucking perfect.
Je pense que je suis prêt.
Last time I lost
En gros, dans la vie, il y a deux types.
10 seconds.
La plupart sont comme moi. Ils restent assis sur leur cul.
So I need to go for
Et on fait avec.
both launches. And they have to be first try.
Et il y a les types comme
And they have to be, you know, good speed. And yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot to it.
C'est la fin.
Merci, vieux.
That's nice.
Mais attends.
Yeah, it's always, you know, kind of frustrating when you need to get like, when you need to get like, you know, some other hardware or like cables or whatever to like be able to play on. But then it's also good because like everything right now, like there's stuff for everything, right? There's gonna be like for any console that you can imagine, there's something that works just perfectly fine with any modern monitor or like TV. Same with like capturing, like there's really good setups for capturing gameplay from all consoles.
Comment tu te sens?
Comme... quelqu'un. Super. Je suis prêt pour l'IMS.
Did you skip a red light by any chance? Was John following you by any chance?
Nix m'a contacté. Elle est retournée dans le marais, histoire de voir combien il lui restait de monstres après la bête.
Et alors?
C'est une fille coriace, mais vaut mieux l'aménager là.
The infamous
Bref, elle et Quo vont venir chez moi pour te regarder activer l'IMS. Tout le
Lion
monde veut que tu le fasses.
Coffee Maker.
On veut tous que tu tues la bête.
Ouais.
Bon.
Oh, I missed the split. Yeah. Whoops. I think I pressed the wrong key because I went for it though. I went split and I guess I didn't split. Or whatever. I just, what was it, like maybe like a 0.1 loss or something like that. I always lose time.
Vous avez assuré.
One of the most useless splits, but I like having it.
Bon.
It doesn't matter though because I'll probably fix it
Clair et
if I
simple,
PB.
on
So
le pensait. En fait, la bête...
you know what's funny, if I were to, you know, get close to the goal, I could get a 227, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Mais écoute, il tue pas pour le plaisir.
I think if I PB, it's gonna be by like 5 seconds
Utilise
or
ses
something like
pouvoirs
that.
Comme une métasphère. Il active les porteurs
You know, like
potentiels.
that split used to be,
Mais il tue des gens.
you know, because when I started running the game, I never realized, you know, because I was doing Death Toll, and in Death Toll you can just get a vortex before leaving the mission. But I was so stupid when I first started running the game that I never grabbed the vortex. So I used to like sometimes lose time because I didn't know, you know. So I had to go like kill enemies to get a vortex, and now it's like just, you know, just get one before ending the mission. It's all you need. What a roller coaster of a run, though. Look at this. Like, it started okay, and then you go Plus 11 in desperate times, plus 17 leading the charge. And then I just save the time in sacrifice. And then I lose time again by Source of the Past. And then I just save all of it in Joseph Burton III. And then I also gold Downward Beam for some reason. Again with a bad burning walls, that's gonna be nice. Save time in Exposing Bertrand, even though I still have time to save, and then I just gold powering up Gasworks for whatever reason. Like that was so good. It was such a good powering up Gasworks. Like I can't say anything bad about it. And now the only mission that was crucial for me to like be able to have a little bit of a chance to PB was Deathball, because everything else went bad. Lost 30 seconds in Bistros Near. Actually more, because the gold isn't that good. I lost... Well, after... The problem was powering up Gasworks. After powering up Gasworks, I failed the launch, so I lost 25 seconds. But then I decided, hey, let's go for the new launch as well. And I lost 20 seconds in the easiest mission in the game. Which you only have to go to the mission and skip the cutscene. That's all you have to do. But then I failed the launch. Thing is, if you get the launch, you save 5 seconds. If you fail it, it depends on how you fail it. My way of failing it was really bad. Right? Like sometimes I fail the launch, but I still get close to the mission, so I save like 2 seconds, or maybe I lose 5 seconds, but I lost 15 over the 5 that I had to save. Really bad. That just means that if I PB, Gasworks is going to be like a mine goal for time saves, pretty much. Of course, I'll need to get chase skip, but that isn't really a problem. Like it's like the easiest thing to practice.
Cette pièce cassée, là, c'est le régulateur de puissance. Sans lui, tu le ferais cramer.
But now I'm considering not going for the first launch in this, because I don't think I need it for the gold.
J'ai une idée.
Because if I fail it, but then again, I don't care, right? I really don't. Like if I don't PB out of this, it's fine. It isn't a good run anyway. Like. In terms of like the PB, like it's just not the best thing to have as a PB. So, yeet. Okay. Could have been better, but I didn't want to die. So.
Tenez bon, Macraff. Il faudrait pas que vous tombiez dans la baie. Vous avez du travail. La bête se dirige vers la première sous-station.
I like how he always glitches out. If I could make you fall, that would make me... Okay, there we go. He's probably going to fall in the water at one point. Or maybe not. You know, he likes running against the edge. Yeah, there you go. And he keeps talking too. You know, he's not important to the mission, so he doesn't actually die, right? Cole is the only person that's important to this mission. So any of the other dudes you can kill, and they won't really die, right? They're just going for a swim. Yeah, I love doing it. And he's like, he keeps like talking to you, which is very funny. Now coming here isn't that bad anymore, which is nice. Okay, so I got the launch too. Now it's all about the beast and Kuo. if Kuo is okay, at least, I have like a chance. Because I shouldn't have I shouldn't have any trouble killing John,
Ça va prendre du
right?
temps d'activer ce truc.
But with Kuo, it's usually the fucking issue.
John arrivait à sortir l'IMS. Il va venir le chercher.
Qu'est-ce qu'il faut faire?
Toi, tu vas en défense. Protège l'IMS coûte que coûte. Moi, j'irai affronter John. Carrément.
Not on Nyx, I landed just here. He appears whenever you're here. Unless you go super slow. If you go super slow, he appears earlier.
Cole, et tu dégages.
Oh god. God. No. I wanted to, like, you know, see if I could just... Cool. One cycle cool. The one cycle cool is like at the disrespect. The maximum disrespect, because you just kick her ass. Hey, gold! Jesus Christ. Yeah, this is not gonna be beat. Unfortunately... Oh. Such a clutch run. IPV. Yes. The clutch. Dude, what the fuck?
On a retenu notre souffle et on a regardé.
Hey, Lupin, what's up?
Et un par un, les monstres ont commencé à tomber.
I tied the PV. Let's go.
Ouais, cette IMS
Always love seeing it. You love seeing it,
Des gens
dude.
périssaient à l'étranger.
You really do. You love seeing it.
Il devait être porteur sans savoir.
Yo, Wolpe, what's up,
Ça valait
dude?
le coup.
What was the difference? Like
Des
0.7?
milliers qui mouraient. Des millions allaient vivre. L'épidémie.
Dude, thanks for the GGS, guys. Yo, look at this run. Like, it's just, it's such a, like,
Faire la fête. Célébrer le
like
fait
for
de-
real, man. Like, what the fuck?
J'avais cru que mon ami
Look at
allait
this.
disparaître comme un héros méconnu.
Like,
Mais ici, à New Marais,
look at
les
this.
gens savaient ce qu'il avait.
It starts okay, and then,
Qui aurait cru que le
you know, it's kind of okay for like the first hour, right?
saint patron de-
It's not that bad. Then I save time, and then I just lose all of it in here. Like, bam, all of it is gone.
Je voulais lui faire mes adieux.
Like, I save time again, and then I decide to like brain fart, and everything just goes straight down the shitter. And then I gold this. If I hadn't golded Death Toll, this was a guaranteed like
Parce que je ne connais pas.
228, like what, like 28, 30 or 40, something like that.
Je t'aime, mon frère. Et tu vas me manquer.